Carrie from Rising Voice, and today I'm talking with Glenn Stanton, who is the Director of Family Formation here at Focus on the Family. And right here at Focus on the Family. And today we are going to be talking about cohabitation, because Glenn has written a book, The Ring Makes All the Difference. So we're just going to jump right in. Glenn, in the book you say that cohabiting families are the fastest growing family type in America. Can you talk about that a little bit?
In terms of like what are the family forms that are growing? Marriage, divorce, cohabitation, step families. Cohabitation is far and away just the fastest growing form. And it really has been increasing lately in the last 10 years.
Okay. Can you talk to us a little bit about how that got started, just where that came from?
Primarily it started in the 60s and 70s out of really an anti-marriage attitude. And that was, we don't need a judge to tell us that we're in love and our love matters. We'll just live together. We'll proclaim to the world that our love is meaningful, and we just don't need a judge. We don't need a piece of paper to tell us our love is right and real. But now what we have is so many young people, so many young adults, seeing their parents having divorced, and they don't want to make a mess out of marriage, so they're saying, let's move in together, let's try out the relationship, let's test drive it, and see if it works. And so they're cohabiting kind of curiously out of a really pro-marriage attitude, which is a good thing, but they need to understand the prospects of what divorce is likely to bring them.
Can you talk a little bit about what has happened in terms of cohabiting couples and when they get married?
And the book, The Ring Makes All the Difference, is really based not on what your preacher says or on what your grandparents would tell you or your own parents would tell you, but really the social science research. And the social scientists are finding, no question whatsoever, that one of the surest ways a couple can ensure that they will face divorce once they married is to cohabit. So cohabit is not the relationship that will protect against divorce. Cohabitation will actually increase the likelihood of divorce. Scholars are finding from 50 to 80%.
Wow,
I mean, young people need to understand that the thing that they think cohabitation is producing, protection against divorce, is actually one of the most efficient delivery mechanisms, if you will, toward divorce.
Wow.
And study after study after study finds this. The social scientists are not debating whether cohabitation contributes to divorce or leads to divorce, but why that's the case. And so young people need to understand that.
Yeah. You hear that, Millennials? We think this is working for us. It's not. You want marriage. You want a long-lasting relationship. Cut the cohabiting.
And that's the thing is, if you think that that's wrong, then go find some research that indicates that no, cohabitation is likely to lead to stronger marriages. You're just not going to find it.
Yeah. Well, we're going to talk more about this, so check back tomorrow and make sure that you hear the rest of Glenn and I's discussion.